Hello and welcome to Plans by Kim. Thanks so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be putting together the week of the 17th through the 23rd of November. And if you want to see how this one turns out, keep watching. All right, so we're just going to take this out of my planner so we can get started. So to get started off, I'm just going to tell you where I got everything from in the very beginning, and then we'll dive in putting this spread together. All right, so I may bring in a little bit of rose gold. I don't know, maybe some of these. Definitely I'm going to be bringing in some of the bullet points in rose gold. And then I made some quotes on the Cricut to go with this. And maybe bringing in some of this washi tape here, which I did get from Amazon, and I am almost out of it. I think I will probably use the rest of this in this spread if I end up using it. So I did make these boxes, and I will explain to you how I did that here in a minute, but I just had some paper and made these boxes here to use. I cut these strips out to use for my washi tape and some part of some quotes. These stickers here I did get in a birthday card last month in October for my birthday from a Patreon group that I am in, and so I am going to use these stickers to put this spread together. And then I'm going to come in here to planning thing, and I'm just going to pull out some of this color sticker box. And in this planning thing book, I am going to be bringing in this kind of orangey brownish kind of box here, almost like a butterscotch box. I think I'm going to keep this open with that so I can just not be flipping. I'll just keep this here with another one of those just to keep open to my pages. All right, now where did I get those strips from? I actually got it from this Sweet Harvest paper pad. It does come with two sheets each, and you can see right here, this is where I pulled the border that I'm going to be using, both of my borders that I'm going to be using as washi tape. And this is what I have left out of that after using my paper trimmer to cut what I wanted off of this page. And then of course, this is what I made my boxes, and I have a stamp from the Happy Planner to make the classic sized box. And then what I did is I just used some sticker paper and cut it down a little bit smaller to fit inside the box. And so that's what and how I put this spread together for this week. All right, I kind of want to come in and just start with the washi tapes first. So let's do the top and bottom. Now this all came together in one, so it was kind of like this, and it was straight. I fussy cut a border out. This came straight across, but I didn't like the way that that looked, so I just kind of fussy cut it out and kind of made that pretty border. But I just cut all of this apart, and I wanted to use the top one up here for this top border. So let's go ahead and let's just dive in and get going on this. All right, so I'm just going to come in here with some tape runner, and we're just gonna come to where I think I'm gonna need it, and then we're just gonna put some of this down here. And I'm gonna come here and cut this. This is pretty thick, so okay, good. It's like, didn't know if I put enough pressure on there. There's a little bit of tape here, so I'm just going to come and finish. Okay. Now for the bottom, I kind of wanted to anchor this bottom piece here. I wanted to anchor it with this color because just wanted to bring in a little bit of color that was inside the stickers. And I thought that that was a really good match. And then I'm going to lay this over the top of it just so that it can show that really pretty border on top of that color and just give it a pop of that. Now there was only one of these and I didn't want to cut the other page, so we're just using one at the bottom to put this together with. And let's go ahead and put down some. I get my tape runner. Well, I bought the main one from Hobby Lobby, but then I actually buy the refills off of Amazon. And if I'm at Hobby Lobby, I will get them there as well. Okay, and we'll just put tape on this side and get this one put down. To get tape on your paper, all you have to do is just rub it and it will come off. All right, that went down a little crooked. Now I'm able to pick this up because I'm using the removable tape runner. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with this next one, and I'm actually going to go just a little bit below here. You know what I was wanting to do with this was bring in like this little happy harvest and put it underneath here. Actually, I was going to do this fall in love, and then the grateful thankful on this side. So gotta get this where I think I want it to go. Actually, you know, now that I'm doing this, I can see all of this here, and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna pick this up and reposition. I'm just going to come down here to the corner. Because I think that will work. Yeah, I think that'll work there. Oh, I just like that so much. All right, actually, let's just do this one side. And this is cardstock, so it is a little thick, but I'm okay with that. I still think it's a neat way to use some products that if you don't have, you know, the washi tape, well, you just kind of make your own little borders, right? That one could have came down a little bit because I can see some white through there. So I might, I don't know. I'm actually going to bring this one down just a little bit more than I did that first one. And then put some more tape runner on this one. So make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Actually, I'm going to cut this right here because I don't like the way that that started there. And I still don't like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to move this down just a little bit further and then I'll be right back. All right, and we are back, and that is how this is looking down here at the bottom. Okay, the sidebar and just cover up this notes. And I would like to bring in the door and put this door over here. That is so pretty. How about we just bring over this cozy season quote, which I found on the Cricut, and I just changed the color of the word cozy. It was in a different color. All right. And then I also want to come over here on this side and put together this cute little scene. So I've got this, and I think I'll put this one here. And I'll bring this little chair in and this cute little shelf. And we'll just make this cute little cozy scene. Whoop. I don't rip my sticker here. Let me see how this is going to look. You know what? I feel like this went down crooked because of the way that this is down here. So I'm going to take this up, cut that bottom straight so that that will sit down straight for me. And I'm going to use these bigger scissors. Here we go. And I really don't want to put this down on the paper too hard here yet, because I want to be able to put this down and have it look good here. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, I like that better. Okay, I felt like it was competing with the fireplace there. All right, so that is going to do for a lot of the decor, especially on this side of the page. And let's see. Let's put some boxes down for sure. And I'm also thinking, since I've put so much down here, I'm thinking my boxes are going to be a little bit big, and so I might need to move this little scene down a little bit. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel like let's bring in some boxes. All right, so I'm definitely wanting to put a full box here, and then I would like to, let's see, maybe bring a full box in down here. Be cute. And then maybe put a box there, and then maybe a box here. And then that's, I'll bring in the other boxes and put them in some of the other areas. Okay, so let me get started with this here. Do that there. Put this one here. Let's see, what do we have going on this week? Not really a lot. We'll be going grocery shopping for next week. I do not, oh, I'm out of tape. I do not like to wait until it's too late and you start running out of stuff and you can't find anything at the store. All right, I'm just going to bring in a new one here that I have. put that there. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll do that. Okay, and then let me come in and put down some of my bullet points just before I start putting down other things. I'm going to come back and do some more boxes, but right now I think I want to put like a bullet point here. And this came from the Happy Planner Ola Floor sticker book. Put 2 there, and I'm going to put 2 up here. Actually, let's put 2 of them here. Okay, that looks pretty. Oh, I just love rose gold. That's gotta be my favorite. Rose gold. Okay, now let's come back in with some other boxes. And let's do this one here. Just wanting to maybe bring this one up here off of this. Okay. Like I said, this week is not going to be that busy. We are going to be just getting ready for next week. And I want to maybe bring in let's see. This one here. I don't know if I like this because it's the same size. But we could just do that. And then I'll bring maybe this one in and put it off of this box here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put some lines here and some lines here. I did go shopping yesterday to do some Christmas shopping. I'm bringing in my little Muji 0.38 pen. It's my favorite to make these lines with. All right, and then I need my smaller one. All right. Okay, let's maybe bring in some quotes. I made the Let's Give 'em Pumpkin to Talk About. And every year I fall for pumpkins, autumn leaves, campfire s'mores, crisp pear, and you. I thought that was kind of cute and went with the whole fall thing, but also very Very soft and pretty with this spread. I'm going to bring in my acrylograph pen. And I think what I would like to do is just cover up this line here. This is probably going to take a couple of coats. Just need to let that dry, and then I'll come back in over that. And what I'm going to do is put a quote right here. I think that would look really cute. Okay, let's find another quote. Let's see. Let's give them pumpkin to talk about. This one here I made a little bit bigger. This one I kept a little pumpkin on there, and I thought that was kind of cute there. So this one's going to come over on this side of the page. I think I'm going to put it right here in this box here. And I think I'm going to bring in a couple more bullet points to put here. So cute. Thank you, Michelle, for my stickers for my birthday. Okay, I like that. Still need to do another coat there. All right, now let's bring in a few more elements here. I almost want to bring in another color and put it right here because I feel like we need it. And I also could bring in another long box in that too. I'll show you how I make that. If I could find it, which is right here. So you just take one of these boxes here and cut it in half, and then you could make a long box to put there. If I did that, I would want to move this one up. So let me bring in this. Should bring this one in and put it over here. What I'm thinking about is if I want to bring in some of the circle boxes instead. So it's not so boxy. I think I might just do that. I like that. All right, we'll put this one back. And then over here, why don't we bring in maybe this one here, put here. It's right across from that though, isn't it? Okay, let's not do that. Well, how's about what if we were to bring in this one here? Maybe cut this down. I don't know. before I start playing with this, let me bring in my other quote. I don't want to bring this one in there. Let's do, this long box. Well, good gravy. Bring this one here. And we'll just lay this down here at the bottom. Line that up as best we can. Make an oblong box down here. I like that there's 3 of these color boxes on the page. All right. So pretty and so warm. But I do feel like I need a small little one over here. I'm just trying to find that little bitty one that wouldn't be so in your face. I had it there first, didn't I? And I took it up because it was like right across. But how about if we just maybe like cut it so it wouldn't be so identical, maybe. Just go ahead and put that there. And then how about if we just bring another one down here. Got this one here. How's that? Okay, I think we're done with boxes, so we'll put those out of the way. I want to come in with just a few little decoration elements. I'm still thinking about maybe I should put that one up there, but let's just see what we can do here. Let's bring in this cute pumpkin just because I had that one over there still. I like it there in the corner. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm going to piece that back together. this right over here and then we'll match it. And then this should match up here pretty good. Yeah, come on. All right, I think that's cute with it saying the pumpkins in there. All right. Okay, let's see. Bring in the cup and put it there. I'm actually just going to overlap that. I kind of like the overlapping. Sometimes I think it's kind of fun. Okay, and then I kind of want to bring the little squirrel in. He looks so cute. Doesn't he look cute right there? What if we were to, will he fit in here? Oh, he's not going to fit in there. Just going to kind of put him in here. I don't know though. I'm just going to do it. Let's put the little circle with the little squirrel up in here. And then we'll put his little acorns kind of coming down the sides of the page. That'd be cute. And how about maybe this letter up here? Brings in some of that orange. I think that's good. And honestly, I don't think we need too much more. Always bring in like the little hat, but oh, that'd be cute. All right, and we will cut this off here. Oh, I like that pop of pink up there in the corner. Oh, that's really cute. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm getting so choked up. Again. I'm going to be heading to the doctor here when I get done. Put that down there. All right, and then I had these little strips that I was wanting to put. But I really don't think I'm going to have room for them. And I don't think I'm really going to be using this either, because I don't think I need it. Quite honestly, I think it looks fine just like it is. All right. If I use anything else, it would be some of these pretty little sparkle things. I kind of want to put some around here. there. I'm going to cut these down though a little bit because I think they're too big. Something like that there. And then this one over here. Do one. Oops, wrong way. Just a few. See if I can cut that. Oh, that's so cute. And then I want maybe, let's put just a little up here. Up here by Mr. Squirrel, so that there's some up here on this side of the page. There's that poor piece of paper. All right, I think that this is looking really, really cute. I think I am done with the spread. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I certainly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. That way you are reminded whenever a new video goes up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.